Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Virginia iRacing League. We're here today for the Lucas Oil Super 50. This is also race number 3 of the round of 8. One more race to go before we whittle it down to 4 drivers battling for the league championship. The guys are getting ready to go out on qualifying here. It's a pretty good day for racing. 78-degree air temperature, winds 4 miles an hour. Track is a little warm at 110 degrees though, and we'll see how they get around this 0.67 mile facility. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, if you want to know when we go live, click that notification bell. So, let's see, without further ado, let's head on down to the track here. Cars are lining up at the end of pit road. And matter of fact, someone's rolling out right now. Let's see who that is. That's Tyler Sheldon making his way out for qualifying. Coming around to start his first time lap. Comes around to complete lap number 1. So it starts off with here. That will be a 22.749. Looking to improve on that. Coming around now to complete his qualifying run. Unfortunately, he's unable to improve. That's a 23.053. Next up is Kevin O'Brien, starting his first hot lap here. This place can be hard on tires if you push the car. It's really flat, no banking really, and you really work that right front tire quite a bit. O'Brien coming around now to complete his first hot lap, and he will move to the top with a 22.596. Oh, he blinked out on us there a little bit. He's coming around now to complete his qualifying run. He was unable to improve either. 23.808. Next up is Ryan Palmer in the 10 machine. That did put O'Brien on the pole, by the way, that 22.59. Ryan Palmer now completing his first hot lap. And right now, that'll be second fastest with 22.735. There's Palmer around now to complete his qualifying run and move him to the top, 22.530 for the 10 car. And Danny Knoll Jr. having some problems, had to abort his run. So we'll wait for someone else to head on out. I think might be Dennis Weeks, perhaps. Palmer, he's coming in. I think Dennis might be heading out next. He's at the line there. Danny Knoll Jr., he aborted his run. Let's see who's going to go next, whether it's going to be him or Dennis. They're trying to see who's going to, look like he's going to go ahead and look like Danny's going to go ahead and go back on out. Give it another shot here. That pit, I think what it was, he probably got a black flag that pit road exit is very narrow. You really got to hug that inside line and not go over that blue line. Dan's going to give it another shot here. Here we go, starting his first hot lap. As long as he didn't cross the line, he still has both of his laps to run. So he did the smart thing and boarded before he came around and hit the start-finish line. There he comes now, complete his first hot lap. That will be a 22.655, third fastest at the moment. Comes Danny around to complete his qualifying run. Let's see if he improves. Unfortunately not. 22.845 was the second hot lap there. Comes Dennis Weeks now, started his qualifying run. Completing lap number 1, and he is second fastest at the moment, 22.566. Only 0.03 of a second off of Palmer's qualifying time. Let's see if Dennis can get up there and snatch that pole position. Coming out of turn 4 to complete his qualifying run. It looked like he got a little loose there. That cost him there, 22.835, and so unfortunately, he will not be able to improve, and that will leave. I think Tony Rice will be the last one to come out on to do his qualifying run. Making his way down pit road. And there goes the 64 Rice. You see how he's hugging that inside line there. Start his first hot lap. Complete lap number 1. He will be sixth fastest, 22.780. Rice looking to try to improve on that sixth starting position. And he completes his qualifying run, unable to improve though, 22.951. So Rice will start in the sixth position there, and that will do it for qualifying. And they're getting ready to have a quick driver's meeting. So we will have a very quick break, and we will be right back. You're watching the Lucas Oil Super 50, the round of 8, race number 3, here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, I apologize. My mic was off there, but you did see the starting lineup there. Getting ready to go green here. Palmer trying to compete in those tires. Pace cars rolling in. Waiting for that green flag. We got a green and we're racing here at Lucas Oil Raceway. And they take off like they're fired out of a cannon. Palmer immediately moving to the front there. Weeks is right there. There's a bit of a battle there between the 17 Danny Knoll. Actually, more of a battle between Kevin O'Brien and Tyler Sheldon. Oh, and something happened to O'Brien. He had to get out of it. And he immediately dropped him to the back. There's Tyler Sheldon. He's followed by the 64 Rice. Kevin O'Brien trying to play catch up there now. Dennis Weeks trying to get a little closer to the 10 car. Oh, the 10, he tags the wall there just a little bit. Weeks about 0.3 of a second behind the 10. Closing right up on the bumper of the 10 now. Lap 6 of 50. Catching is one thing, passing something totally different. Palmer trying to hold on to the lead. Taking a look down on the inside, wasn't quite close enough. Might try to make another stab at it here in a minute. A little further back, Danny Knoll. Oh, he's being, looks like he's being, he just overtook the 003. Tyler Sheldon for the 3rd spot. Sheldon's right there. They're battling hard. Oh, and I think they made a little bit of contact there. The 17 trying to keep it off the wall. A little further back, there's Rice. He's coming under pressure by the 84. Kevin O'Brien. Meanwhile, Dennis Weeks taking a look down on the inside, seeing if he can try to get that pass. Here they go through turns 1 and 2. The 10 kind of pinched him down there. Unable to complete that pass on the 10. Back at Danny Knoll. Now Danny Knoll, he's managed to put a little bit of distance between him and Tyler Sheldon. Now firmly into that 3rd spot, about 0.4, almost half a second ahead of the 003. Weeks still trying to get around the 10 machine of Ryan Palmer. Now on lap 12 of 50. further back, there's Rice and O'Brien. O'Brien was a little closer to the 64 earlier, and trying to line him up for another pass here. Make another attempt on the 64. That low line just not working. That high line is definitely the quicker way around the track. Three separate battles going on here. Tyler Sheldon trying to play catch up to the 17 of Danny Knoll Jr. And Dennis Weeks. Everybody's almost the same distance apart for all three pairs of cars. Weeks can't seem to get quite close enough to the 10 to make another pass now. Very small chance of having any kind of cautions with this few cars on track. So these tires are going to take a beating out there, and may not even see any green flag pit stops, because they're pretty much designed for sprint racing, and doing only 50 laps, the tires should hold up well enough anyway, and then they are going to, that right front's definitely going to take a beating, but should be able to make it to the end. Danny Knoll now has a 0.6 second gap to Tyler Sheldon, starting to lose the 003, starting to lose a little ground now to the 17. Rice, meanwhile, is still trying to hold off the 84, Kevin O'Brien. O'Brien's still looking for a way around the 64 car. Oh, I think I might have found his chance. Okay, for a minute there, I thought the 64 got into the wall. He was just really riding that high line. Meanwhile, up the front there, Dennis Weeks getting closer to Ryan Palmer. Now 0.3 of a second. Trying to figure out when would be a good opportunity to try to make a move on the 10 car. Palmer doing a good job to keep the 97 behind him. '97 almost thought about taking a peek on that high line there, but wasn't enough room to really get through there. Palmer, you see he's dropping down a little low in the turns. Oh, and he tapped the wall that time. Might have got a little sideways. He got the wall there again. And it almost looks like Weeks was too close to make a move. Palmer into the wall again. Did I just hear somebody? Okay, got a wreck there. And both the 84 and the 64 right there at 84. Also, they both spun at the same time. Let's run that back and see if we can see what happened to the 64 car there. Here they come out of turn 4, and oh, and he might have the 64 might have came down on the 84 there. I think he might have got the worst damage there. Tony Rice, damage on that hood of the car there. He hit the inside wall. O'Brien doesn't look too bad. Rice is going to go ahead and take it the pit road here. Probably end up using a fast repair. He's got a bit of damage on that left front for sure. Comes down, he uses a fast repair, and he's gone. But that is going to cost him at least a lap. Meanwhile, there's Ryan Palmer continuing to lead. Now they may catch him before he gets up to speed. Might end up losing another lap. Dennis Weeks still trying to find a way around the 10. Actually lost a bit of ground there to the 10 car. Let's look back at Danny Knoll. He's like 2.5 seconds ahead of Tyler Sheldon. So the 003 has definitely lost contact with the 17. Tony Rice is on pit road again. Not sure if he made any more contacts with the wall there. It looks like he must have, because he used another fast repair, and not sure what's going on there. Oh, Tyler Sheldon's also in, and he overshot his pit box. Looks like getting tires for the 003, so Rice and Sheldon on pit road. That puts O'Brien up into the 4th position. Rice now making his way back out. He's actually showing 3 laps down now. Now here comes the 84 O'Brien. He's on the tail end of the lead lap, the leader right behind him. They go by Rice. And that's Ryan Palmer directly behind the 84. All these cars together on multiple laps here. There's your leader, Palmer. O'Brien ahead of him, tail end of the lead lap. Dennis Weeks trying to get closer once again to the 10 car. Palmer, he's getting very close to putting O'Brien a lap down. O'Brien trying his best to stay on the lead lap. He's going to go ahead and move to the side. He doesn't have the pace that the 10 is running at. I think Weeks also got by as well. He did manage to close up the gap just a little bit. It was 0.3 of a second. It's fluctuating between 2 and 4 tenths. Now he's pulling right up on the nose of the 10. I mean, up on the tail of the 10 once again. Only 17 laps remaining. He's trying to find that right line off the corner. If you hit the mark just right, you can run a little bit of a lower line, but you gotta have that just the right entry angle, and so when you come out on the other side there, you have enough momentum to actually make a pass. Now, we've seen people pass on the inside before. Not as easy for sure. He is right there, 15 laps remaining here. he can to keep that 97 behind him. And it's like he slows down just enough in the turns so that you'll see him slow down in the turn, and he'll turn down, and that'll eliminate that the angle, you know, that the 97 wanted to take coming off the corner to keep his momentum up. So you know, we see how he's dropping down here. He's matching the 97, you know, for that his exit line off of the corners there. Weeks goes down low there, and but Palmer's right there. Here he goes again. Now you see Palmer calms down again, takes the line a little weak, got into the wall there a little bit that time. 11 laps remaining, and that's the problem that Dennis Weeks is having there. He's making that car very wide and just really difficult to pass. Using as much of that racetrack as possible, and just making it all around difficult for the 97 to find not only the right angle, but have the time to get up there. He's running, he's arcing in there at the right angle so that he's not losing too much speed. Now showing 9 laps to go. Down just a little bit. All it takes is just a little bit of hesitation, and by the trailing car, and that will completely throw off the momentum to get around the guy he's chasing. He's getting right up on the bumper of the 10 once again. Got a nose under the inside there. Let's see what happens this time when they come out of 4. Not enough momentum that time to really get up there. He had gotten. Looked like he might have got up to the left rear quarter panel there for a split second there. Now he's dropping back just a little bit. 6 laps remaining in this event. Like 10, like sliding around just a little bit now. Looks like he's almost flirting with the wall once again. Weeks he had to get out of the throttle himself there just for a split second. Keep that back in from coming around. Oh, it makes just a light tap of the wall. Crosses the line, it'll be 3 to go. Ryan Palmer trying to hold on. Danny Knoll Jr. Pretty comfortable there in that 3rd spot, 8 seconds ahead of, looks like Kevin O'Brien in the 4th position. Then we have Tyler Sheldon running 5th, Tony Rice in the 6th spot. They're making their way on down the back stretch. Dennis Weeks running out of opportunities here. They're going to get the white flag this time coming around. White flag is in the air for the 10 car, Ryan Palmer. All he has to do is hold off the 97 for one more lap. He's got very close that time around. Oh, and Palmer, he tags the wall himself. But he's, oh, and he tags it again, and he loses as he crosses the line. Spin and win for the number 10, Ryan Palmer, your winner here tonight in the super late models at Lucas Oil Raceway. Palmer making his way around. Down to celebrate as he does so. Let's take a look at the finishing order here. Ryan Palmer, your winner. Dennis Weeks second. Danny Knoll third. Kevin O'Brien fourth. Tyler Sheldon fifth. And Tony Rice rounds out the field in the sixth position. As far as the super late models are concerned, let's see where that where the points stack up here after the race. Kevin O'Brien extends his lead just a little bit over Tony Rice in second position. Dennis Weeks third, Troy Daniels fourth, Charles Buchanan in the fifth spot, Brian 2-6, Gene Booth seventh, Danny Knoll in eighth position, Ben Butler ninth, and Ryan Palmer actually rounds out the top 10 now. He's actually tied with Ben Butler there. So that will do it here tonight, folks. And thank you for watching the Lucas Oil Super 50 round of 8 race number 3 here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know when we go live, just click that notification bell. And don't forget, we'll be back next time around for the Gander Outdoor Trucks. So that will be the final race of the weekend. And then we will move on to the final 4 running at Nashville next weekend. And we'll all be right here on Rice Motorsports TV. So thank you once again for joining us here. And we hope to see you here with the trucks and next weekend for the championship weekend and see what is going to happen. All of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, have a pleasant evening.